So, hello. Back in the day, when I was young, was real super fan of Age of Empires 2. Also, later Age of Empires 1, where my computer was able to render more magnificent massive battles. But anyway, I think I bought the HD edition like, I don't know, 7 years ago, something like that. Like 2013, like, no, it was a decent edition. And then they released another remaster of Age of Empires 2, and like forever I refused to buy it because like why should I buy two remasters? And then like 2013 one seemed like pretty good. Then like a couple of years ago I tried the Definite Edition and I immediately disliked some of the campaign voice acting being different and also the pixel 2D graphics being revamped. I kind of disliked the style. But that was just initial impressions. Let me try to now play them side by side, see it firsthand, try it comparatively. Anyway, putting up 2013 first. The oldie. Let's see if we can show it on OBS. So, it plays. It isn't a game that's been absolutely abandoned and disabled. It's decent. Also, I just briefly tried if it works right now, and I heard that the volume was way too high, but right now it seems... The music is so classical that I need to up it a bit. Anyway, so Jeanne d'Arc, the classic campaign, one of the main ones I remember from this. Like from this, I remember Joan of Arc perfectly. First time actually learning history sufficiently from a game. Also reading the history section from the main menu, which is absolutely insane. Also, you gotta appreciate, going back to the main menu, this look, it's not clean, it's like weird, and like everything's like, what is this? It looks like a toilet. Okay, it's an anvil, but it looks like a toilet. And like, but it's kind of cool. Like the messiness of this is a cool feature. Every icon is different sized, map is super small, like on a weird medieval town, street or whatever. I like this actually. I find this to be unique. This has some charm and flair, and the armors and stuff. I think that's missing in the newer edition, and I don't think that's a good choice. Anyway, classic campaign.
February 19th.
Maybe they changed it because they were like they didn't want to do the French accent. This is a good accent.
My beloved France eaten away in years of war.
My beloved France.
I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Jeanne. She told us she was but a peasant who did not
nice
know how
artwork
to
as well.
fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France.
Rescue
The
France.
darkness lifted from the men's souls. Her voice
Perfectly
rang
paced
conviction,
voice
and we
acting.
drank in her every word.
Narration.
I may have lost my faith, but Jeanne has not lost hers, and that is enough.
This is very cool. This is what a leader or like a free person makes. Like in One Piece, etc. The leader needs to be the free, believing character with some belief. You don't need to have belief in if the leader does.
Enemy no orders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Jeanne, we will face it again.
Death is by now an old companion, but for Jeanne, we will face it again. It's very like rings true, like very part of an everyday tribulations of the medieval ages. But sometimes someone sparks hope in the midst of the darkness.
Bonjour, Jeanne. My
Bonjour,
colleague and I will
Jeanne.
escort you to the Chateau of the Dauphin, or else we will die trying.
The accent is a bit funny, but like, sorry, funny accents are kind of
You must
like,
be wary of the
they
road
ain't
ahead.
bad necessarily.
Our enemies, the British, are out in force, as their Burgundian allies are thick as rats. Discretion is the better part of valor. You are Jean of Arc. I have heard your claims and believe what you say.
Ooh,
We will
I know.
follow you to Chinon.
The wolf comes
You
now.
might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
These guys regen health, so that's why I'm fighting with them. These dudettes do not. I don't think it was viable to go to any other route. Pretty sure. Let's just explore. And the pacing of this game is nice and slow. I like the pixel art. Almost perfect. Very methodical game compared to stuff like Warcraft, which was also good, but like a bit more hectic. And obviously compared to StarCraft, which is like the super OG hectic, everything goes kind of game. Ooh, I like this vibe. Like just the map editing. Like this is kind of non-functional, but like there's something happened here. Like skeletons abound. Like that's cool. You don't need every bit of the map to be like functional. It can hold a mystery or tell a story or have some sort of extra flair. Oh yeah. Sagt. Liebe. Oh yeah. Immediately, like my modern gaming intuition would want me to be able to like zoom in and stuff, and I don't think battle rages I'll still fight. I don't think I can even change the resolution. Yeah, I don't see any resolution option, so that's kind of shitty, but like it still looks good. Why are you going back? Don't go back!
Another glorious loss for France. I hope
Fight.
you really can turn the tide of this war.
Why can't you take care of this bastard? That bastard, actually. Alla battaglia! Actually, let's take care of... Ah, I missed the chance! Almost. Ah, almost got it. Yeah, got one. They would have disappeared in a second though. Woo! Winning! Those nasty Burgundians and British. Set. No clue what any of these wastelands mean, actually, but or whether they're like proper now, this French or some sort of. They probably are a accent, a kind of like, I don't know, medieval version of French, most likely. Do 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 bum bum bum. I love those strings.
The bridge is out. The British must have this strong.
Evil vile
find another way
British.
to Chinon.
British. I need to change the narration because of like not wanting to do like the French accent, because it's like
Highwaymen preying on helpless travelers. What has become of our homeland?
because it being like maybe insulting to someone, then it's a special kind of suck. A coward suck. But yeah, I need to replay the Definite Edition, though I don't remember almost anything of it. This is cool though. I like the HD 2013 edition. I'm pretty sure I'll warm up to the Definite Edition as well. I'll be playing Norman, my friend. My son. I'll be playing Norman, my friend, Estonian guy.
We'll never get through that wall
Pretty soon. Ooh, these guys I'll take out on easy, but like a bit away from towers, like this. Easy. Also, do we have a select all army? Not select all. Anyway, I would like to make everyone super aggro. Hotkey A. Parfait. Ah, they're saying perfect. Parfait. I also heard that yesterday when trying Expedition 33 for the first time. Parfait. Tried the French voice dubbing, which sounded really good to me, and yeah, for some reason I'm all for like pretentious authenticity even. So if it's a French game and like the people making it were French and envisioning it in French mostly, were more comfy in it, I believe the French version would be superior. Not objectively, but sometimes even objectively actually, to be honest. Depends on the game. Like JRPGs should be played in the Japanese voice acting. So yeah, I'm definitely a Saabs kind of person in the Saab versus dub classical argument. The wolves. Diet. Wolves Dieta. Okay, let's try to actually take down Burgundy with the 2 knights. I think it's doable. They do reach in health, so that's what you get for being a hero character in Age of Empires 2. You reach in, you're very strong. Strong. I mean, easy. Doesn't seem much of an issue. Just in case, we'll also go over there. Let's kite the archers. They be just meager archers, so we good. Just need to trap them here with us so they can't get in the gate. We could also go with them through the gate actually. That's also viable. But then it's like risky to maybe not get outside. Let's not. I kind of cowered it out. In the gate. Oh yeah, you cannot save with question marks or any marks. To the gates, Burgundy. I have very precise and non-verbose save file names, as you can see. Okay, let's just go through the gate this time. Woo! We in! Whoa! Where do you run now? I think this is easily doable. Though the AI does... Oh yeah, they don't even have the tech to shoot straight like beneath the tower. Poor Burgundians, just annihilated by 2 knights, simple knights. Sur the Metz, sorry, any French-speaking people. I'm not really sensitive about this kind of things. If it does annoy you, I understand completely, and sorry for being an annoyance. But I find it to be fun to be able to be stupid once in a while. Be stupidly stupid, so that it is apparent. That's part of my life philosophy, if it can be called that. Pretty much done here. Immediately trying. I'm surprised I remember the scenarios so well though. I played it like literally like more than 20 years ago, 25 years ago maybe even. Being the coward I am, or basically being a bit risk averse, I want to make sure I have a getaway. I saw some object, like black object, free falling very fast outside. Maybe it was a crow, not sure, I'll check it out. I think it does take time for Sir Matt and Sir Bertrand to like do their thing. So yeah, see ya. Jou, kanamees! Tere! Caps Lockiga! Kuidas läheb? Ma mängin klassikalisi mänge jälle. Vana inimese mänge. Head mängud. Ma võrdlen täna kahte versiooni siin. RTS mängudest. Siin prantslased Demets ja Beltrand võitlevad mingisuguse kivionnikuga. Hästi läheb! Nice! Hea teada. Kas ma alati tahan küsida, kas sõrm on veel küljes, aga ma ei tea, kas see on liiga insensitive, kas ma tohin nii küsida üldse. Aga jah, mul läheb ka üsna hästi. Täna mul oli päris palju parem tuju. Mul on viimasel ajal olnud mingisugune äkki teprekas ja värki, aga täna oli päris hea. Mis asi? See sõrm, sa saaksid sõrme otsas vahepeal. Ja siis ma mõtlesin, mul iga kord tuleb see meelde, kui sa ütled, et läheb hästi, et kas sul ikka sõrm on otsas või mida iganes. Jaa. Igatahes. Nii, Stonewall on peaaegu, et kutupiilu läbi surnud. Ma siin võtan järjest mingit maju maha. Mingi Burgundial. Prantslased versus Burgundia. See on mingi metsikult äge süke ajalooline mäng, aga ta on veits aeglane. Nii et on sükene meditatiivne. Igatahes. Ja, tegelikult seda mängu ei tohiks nii mängida, nagu mängin. Ma peaksin minema mingisuguse kuskile, kuhu see mäng tahab, et ma läheks, aga ma selle asemel lihtsalt, siis kui ma ei tohiks veel seda teha, proovin hävitada vastast. Siin on 2 unitit, kellel nagu elutuvad tagasi. Et kui ma lihtsalt läheksin kogu selle inimrühmaga peale, siis ma võib-olla kaotaksin mingi olulise osa või võib-olla Jeanne d'Arc sureks, kes on põhiline. Aga ma lihtsalt
There are Burgundian soldiers everywhere. Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape.
See on juba selle mängu lõpetada või? Mul tegelikult ma peaksin idee järgi siia minema ja siis võtma mingid asjad ja siis saan läbi sealt minna, aga ma saan juba lõpetada või? Oi shit! Aga see tundub, et tal on ikkagi palju unitid. Fuck! Igatahes see juba ammu korras. Nice. Mul on hea teada. Suksed asjad lähevad sul kindlasti meelest, aga mul jääb meelde ikka suht pikaks, sest et ma ei tea, see oli suht esimene asi, mis sa rääkisid endast. Sellepärast mul on ka meeles. Okei, laevad, mingi siia. See on mingi Pathfindiga probleem küll, et need laevad ei liigu õigesti järgi. Nii, kas ma nüüd saan mingid tüübid maha niimoodi, et mind ei võeta maha? Võetavasti. On mingi mega aeglased ja mega rumala AoE on siin. Aga kui nii tehakse, siis on mul vähe lootust. Ei! Peaaegu tahaks läinud see tüüp maha ja ma ei taha, et ta läheks maha. Tegu on tüübiga, kellel elud küll taastuvad, aga kui ta on surnud, siis on surnud ja siis mäng ütleb sulle, et oh no, sa kaotasid mingi tüübi. Ma ei taha kaotada ühtegi tüüpi. Kõik minu tüübid peavad ellu jääma. Ma olen põhimõtteline niimoodi. Juba lähevad elud tagasi. Vaikselt 24. Vaikselt, väga vaikselt. Nii kaua, kuni elud ei taastu, me lihtsalt, ma ei tea, jookseme ringi ja peitume metsa või midagi. Lähme siia kuskil. See mäng jällegi tahaks, et ma põgeneksin nende laevadega, aga mina tahan lihtsalt vastast nagu võita. Ma selleks teen mingisugused X kuradi tobedusi. Ja siis sellega läheb niisugust aega. Igatahes, kunagi peaks selle skate'i mängima. Ma selle skate'i vist peaaegu korda, aga mul on see, et mitte päris korda, sest et ta ikkagi nõuab päris palju ressurssi mu arvutilt. Ja streamimine on nagu ressursimahukas ja seetõttu mul see skate nagu ei töötnud ilmselt. Ilma streamimiseta ma sain ta päris hästi mängima. Nüüd kui sa streami väliselt tahad mängida skate, siis on kindlasti võimalik streami sees, ma ei ole kindel, ma pean vist graafikakaardi enam ostma, ma pean saama kuskilt raha. Saada graafikakaardi. Ja siis, kas ma saaksin siia kämpi minna? Kas mul on mingid tüüpi, kes mind aitaksid võidelda nendega, kui ma sinna kämpi läksin? See tower vist aitaks natuke võidelda. Ja miks Jeanne tark on siin? Ta ei oleks tohtinud seal olla. Aga on. Okei. Kui ma lisan ta siia, siis ma ei saa lisada ta 3. Siin on üksteist välistavad need grupid. See on nii veider. Siin on niimoodi, et muidu on nende strateegiamängus niimoodi, et ma saan gruppi panna, eks ju, united. Näiteks Ctrl 1-ga panen niimoodi, et kui ma võtan ühte, siis valib need ja kahte valib need. Need jäid siin seisma. Ei tohi edasi minna. Mingi programmeerimine. Ühesõnaga, ja tavaliselt on see, et saad lisada, et saad, ühesõnaga, üks sama unit, nagu Jeanne tark saab olla nii grupist 2 kui 3 tavaliselt. Aga siin mängus tundub, et ei saa. Võimalik, et HD editionis saab. Igatahes. Holy shit, nad ikkagi tulevad edasi. Neid on päris palju. Nad on kõik piigimehed. Kõik on nii pisikesed, on alast näha. Sest nad on nagu põhimõtteliselt... teeme nad 8 rühmaks, nimelt need teised tüübid ei tule kaasa. Hea mõte. Need piigimehed on põhimõtteliselt mõeldud selleks, et võidelda minu ratsude vastu. Nii et see on veits halb match-up, aga samas kui ma eraldan nad üksteisest, if I make them lose their way, if I make them come at me one by one, I can take them on. Even the pikemen. Let's go to the arrow shooting thing. Oh yeah. Natukene niimoodi kaitida, seda asi nimi kaitimine. Just jooksutan nad ringi, nad nagu oinad, nagu rumalad oinad jooksevad mul selle ühe haavatud mehe järgi. Teine mees saab vahepealt neid rünnata. Ma ei saa aru, miks minu liitlased neid ründada. Mingi teema. Ega see minu knight ka ei ole kõige targem. Lihtsalt nagu hängib seal mingite tüppi küljes. Tule neid, kuidas saad, come on dude. Nii ma jään mängima, see on mingi vähemalt 15 minti. Hästi palju juhtub, nagu sa näed. Võimas. Aga ei, need on tegelikult väga head mängud. Tegelikult väga head mängud. Siukene ajalooline shit. Ma sain juba 2 tüüpi maha niimoodi kaitides. No miskipärast meeldib neid vanu mänge nagu mängida nii, nagu need ei tohiks mängida, ehk siis see mäng ütleb mulle, et ma teeksin mingi asja näiteks. Näiteks, et ma liiguksin kuhugi mingite tagavara unitite järgi või midagi muud sellist, et kindlasti ei võitleks hetkel. Ja siis ma tahan ikkagi leida viisi, kuidas võidelda ja võita. Mõnikord on see võimalik.
I spotted a nest of Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Kes seda ütles? See oli random praegu. Kus ta nüüd burgundlasi nägi? Holy shit, nii palju elusid võtab see paikmann. Sir, the Mets is kind of weak compared to this guy. Or I don't know. It seems the same actually. Klassikaline muusika ka, mega muusika. Oh no, nüüd me saame võidelda. They're done for. Ha, take that. Nope. You can go here. Mis kadjuvad vahel. Õue. Oil. Tirak. Okei. Nüüd me juhatame järgmise satsi edasi. Mis hakkame täpselt sama asja tegema. Üks söör hakkab nüüd kaitima. Seda rumalat aid. Ei, okei, nüüd läks kehvasti.
John has fallen. A black day.
How did I fuck up that hard that much? Okay, anyway, that was HD edition 2013. Should have the game wanted me to go here, get this army, then maybe do something there, and then go to transportation ships, and then get on them, and then go here, get some more army, fight some more dudes, and finally get to this place. That's what the game wanted me to do, but I of course wanted to kill all of the Burgundians. Who wouldn't want that, right? So I just tried to kite them, and Jeanne died. So sad. But yeah, super sleek graphics. I really like the pixel art. Still retains the classical look of the game, but a bit more crisp. Lacking some options like resolution options and stuff like that, which should be basic, but yeah, still a great game. The voice acting and narration absolutely amazing. Main menu even I like. This is insane by today's standards, design standards, but like it's very very cool. So the other game, teine versioon sellest, the other version of it, Age of Empires 2 Definitive Edition, the one that everyone plays for some reason. We'll launch that thing and let's see whether it's any good. Objectively, it's probably the best version, but like, do I like it? You don't have free enhanced graphics pack DLC. Let's do that then. Okay, immediately. I don't think it even shows. It doesn't even show on the stream, huh? I need to display capture for it. Not this display capture. Ugh. Here. So, immediately, yeah, more like normal UI, more normal menu. It's ugly. It lacks character. All these plasticky models, it lacks character. Anyway, I'll install the free whatever blah 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 DLC, HD graphics blah 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 blah. That recommended me. Enhanced graphics pack. Woo! Play now. Can we install it? Game is already running, eh? Cool. So, single player campaigns, now the same Joan of Arc campaign, and also I don't like that it's not numerated anymore. It used to be 1 William Wallace, 2 Joan of Arc, etc. That was like almost like a advanced sort of campaign. Like you first needed to go through William Wallace campaign, then Joan of Arc, etc. It's kind of nice progression in games. It's nice, but like now it's yeah. Anyway, that might have been like kind of unnatural progression, but anyway. AI difficulty hard, blah blah. Okay.
February 19th, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often, now that I've seen my beloved France eaten away by years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command. Observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Joan. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told
The
us
music
that she intended
doesn't
to rescue France.
really accentuate
Darkness
the narration.
lament souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we
The new
drank in
art
her
is
every
kind of
word.
like whatever.
I have lost
It
my
looks like a
faith,
cartoon
but
or something.
Joan has not lost hers, and that is enough for
Not
me.
a lifelike sketch, but a cartoon.
Joan has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Chinon, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides
Also,
from
like
his
less
foes.
like characterization, less
The
like
war-torn land in between
goofiness
is
in the
infested by
voice,
goblins.
less life in the
We
voice.
will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Joan,
Yeah, the music
fate
does not
began.
fit the narration in this version. If I'd play the campaign for the narration, I'd play the HD version every day of the week. For some reason it's kind of a lost art to understand. The music needs to it's not enough if you just buy a pack of pre-made music or say that the composer needs to make narration music. You need ideally you need music to be made for the narration to accompany it precisely, and I think that's what they did in the original and what it retains in HD version. I have no clue why they redid it so much here for the worse. Also the music here
Bonjour, Jean.
and these ugly smugly 3D models.
And I will protect you with my life. You are Joan of Arc.
It's absolutely
I have heard
horrifyingly
your
bad.
claims and believe what you say. We will follow you to Chinon.
Yes, there's
Wait!
3D stuff and
a few archers on the road ahead.
You must be wary on the road ahead. Our enemies, the English, are out in force, and their Burgundian allies are
I
thick
don't
as
think the
rats.
narration is
Discretion
as
the better
cool.
part of valor.
Why is it 2 of these?
a nest of Burgundians to the north. Best to go another way.
Ah, it shows the... Yeah, it shows the other 2. Anyway, they redid the music it's less MIDI heavy, but it's like actually worse, I'd say. Like they have this, okay, it's still like MIDI, but it's like newer MIDI stuff. It doesn't have the rawness of the old one, and like truth be told, I just don't like it as much. It doesn't pack the same punch. It's kind of like light-hearted more, and like, but we're in war scenarios, like historic war scenarios. Why should it be light-hearted? And why should I have like this weird bloomy effect around my hero soldiers? What is that? Like in medieval battles, did you have like this sort of weird like golden shine on your soldiers or something? Was that a thing? I'm just battling with the game engine right now. Can I get one? At least one? Nice. Okay, there's still the themes, main themes. Oh, we got two. That's nice. Ah, disappeared. Anyway. Also, the picture isn't correct. What is it? I don't know. Yeah, like quality of life is nice. Like the scroll always works. Sometimes in the HD version it doesn't. That's nice. There's more options in here. Graphics, blah blah blah. Ultra resolution, blah blah blah. Bit more zoom. Advanced options. This is nice. This is like actually very nice, but it's not where the charm is. Advanced graphics don't make it more charming. I kind of like the
bridge is out. The English must have destroyed it. We must find another
water
way to Chinon.
and the water areas. Tree reeds, huh? That's a tree? Really? How can you burn reeds? Come on, reeds are not trees. They don't have actual wood. Yeah.
Highwaymen preying on helpless travelers? What has become of our homeland?
Again with the kiting. So, do I get a... We'll say game is F2. Do I get a choose all army button? I don't see a default one. Yeah. So I definitely am not a fan of the 3D fight graphics. It looks decent, but it doesn't have the same artistic oomph. It doesn't like it's like made more clear, etc. But it does not look as cool. These are like plastic models. They don't look artistic at all.
A Burgundian encampment. We'll never
Can I
get through
cheese
that
this?
wall without siege equipment.
We can break the wall without siege equipment. I wonder if in this version they acknowledge me breaking the wall without siege equipment or not. Regen, some health. This time they're not kiting as much. Meh.
You French don't know when to give up.
True. The funny part is the anecdotal French people would always give up or something. Yeah. Anyway, Kanamees, kui sa siin veel oled, kui sa kunagi ostad mõne sihukese RTS-mängu, strateegiamängu, sa anna mulle teada. Sest ma kindlasti hea meelega koos voice chati kõigega nagu tutvustan sulle mõnda sihukest. See ei pea olema see mingi Age of Empires 2 või mis iganes, aga mul on täiega mingi sillas mingitest vanadest strateegiamängudest, mida ma nagu hea meelega lihtsalt haibiksin. Ja ma ise proovin ka teha ühte strateegiamängu sõpradega, aga sellega läheb hästi palju aega. Lihtsalt infoks. Et kui sa tahad kunagi koos mängida midagi, mis mul päriselt jookseb ka arvutis ja millest ma olen nagu täiega sillas ja ma nagu seletaksin mingi väga palju, siis mõni sihukene kas reaalajastrateegia mingi RTS või siis turn-based strategy näiteks nagu Heroes of Might and Magic või siis mingi 4X mängu või mida iganes. Kui see sulle ei meeldi, siis pole vaja, aga ma nagu ütlen, et need mängud on need, mida ma alati mängiksin ükskõik kellega ja siis ma lihtsalt seletaksin voice chatis ka ja nii edasi. Et need ja Tekken võib olla. Ja ma korra mõtlesin, et ta on tehtud I thought for a second that it was hard-coded to not be destroyable in this version, but it's not. The music isn't bad per se, but it's less tasteful. It has less original spark to it. Even though you could say like the original MIDI music was weirder, but that weirdness made it original and cool. Okay, so the organ sound kind of retains its value, but then there's like this weird stuff like that. That's like just unnecessary. Like in the original it was weird, like objectively maybe bad sounding drums, but they sounded goofily memorable. And what is this like? It's just like absolutely unmemorable, just background music. It's just like ass music. And some sort of very, very stereotypical. I should make music more. It's this like stereotypical music, and it's more and more abundant. Like you need to create good music these days. I think like that sort of skill is hard sought. Not hard sought. People trying to make AI music today, but like let's say that it should be hard sought. Yeah. Guard tower going down. Bang. It's a banger. Lihtsalt kaks sihukest hobusega nolki lihtsalt peksavad mõõku vastu suuri torne ja siis need tornid lihtsalt praktiliselt plahvatavad või nagu kukud kokku. See on tõeline mäng. Tõelised mehed omal ajal. Ja. Need hakkab nende mõõkade löökides põlema see torn. Lähevad lihtsalt, rebivad lõhki selle torni, kukub kokku ja siis kõik on nagu me oleme frantsuusid ja me võidame burgundlasi. See on tõeline mäng. Aga jah, kahjuks see versioon mulle nii väga visuaalselt ja heliliselt esteetiliselt ei meeldi kui originaal või HD versioon 2013. Ma olen üsna piki sihukeste asjadega. Kuigi mingi quality of life on parem ja objektiivselt, siin on mingi parem graafika, sest et siin on rohkem, ma ei tea, piksleid või midagi. Aga ei, see 3D kuradi mudelid on nii koledad, vahi nüüd lõustu nagu. Mis asi see on nagu? Kes asi see on? Originaal mets oli. Ja mis asi see on nagu? See on mingisugune kuradi plastiliini mingi julk. Mitte kunst, mis näitab tõsist rüütlit kuskilt minevikust. ma ei tea isegi, miks ma seda hävitan, aga I don't know why I'm destroying this barracks, but I'm just doing it for the funsies, I guess. Okay, let's do the main thing. In the wrong order, obviously. We need to cheese out the game as much as possible. We need to break it. Let me break you, game.
An ambuscade! There are Burgundian soldiers
Burgundian soldiers
west to the
everywhere.
river where we can make our escape.
Let's take care of some of the scouts. Easy pickings. And yeah, the spearmen not so easy. Let's just run away. These can just be here.
Okay.
Okay. Scouts are really fast though. And they, in this version, they don't actually get stuck. I mean, the units getting stuck and the pathfinding being weird was definitely not an intended feature, but it was a feature in my heart. Okay, are the spearmen following me? And do I actually get health back? Yeah, I do. Cool. Spearmen. Spearmen. Come at me, bro. Come at me, bro. Can I maybe do this? Nope, 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 bad idea. Okay. Maybe let's just make them chill on the other side of the map. And then just leave them there. That might be an option. Hey, Mr. Spearman. Come on! Come on! We're waiting for you. We just two lonely riders waiting to be stabbed with a spear. Come here. Show us your shaft. Show us all your mighty shafts in plural. Also, this game feels less slow than the original. And that's a negative in my book, for some reason. Don't ask why. Ooh, can we actually make it out? Yes, we can. LOL. We could have led them to the skeleton heap, but I'm afraid. I'm afraid of that. Let's now get to the endpoint. Can I actually go to this place with these ships, I think. Speed running. There should be more secrets in the game. And actually, what the fudge? Like, why do reeds have wood? Venison. Cool. You stay here. You go. Where do you go? No clue. Here? I guess. Oil. Firax. Firax is a great game company. Set. Ah, I lost the. I lost the control groups. What I want is this control group. some reason I lost it. Okay, the Knightly Knights who just regen health. You're my best boys. Ah, the 3D models look so ugly compared to the 2D ones.
Jeanne, we have made it.
Really? That's it? Speedrunning. Let's go Jeanne to Jeanne. Okay, so everyone needs to go to Jeanne. Cool, I guess. Any fights here? No? That was quick. Could have done it much more quickly though. Actually speedrunning it if I hadn't fought the towers, etc. Wonder whether I can actually speedrun this. Ooh!
Here they come! Fire!
Fire at will! Such a goofy scenario. Goofballs. Goofballers. Concentrated fire! Let's take out the archer boy. Archer boy, archer boy. Also, you go. Not speedrunning this time round. So the Mets is always the weaker one, or like the one who's targeted for some reason.
The Chateau of the Dauphin.
The Dauphin will see you now.
Why do people think that 3D graphics are superior to 2D ones? I still don't understand. Yay, victorious! Woohoo! Bad voice acting again.
Down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did naught but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned?
Boring
King of
text,
France
boring
as is
background
your
music.
right?" The courtiers began to murmur.
It's so full of life in the original.
Lies into the Dauphin's ear. But the Dauphin pushed the champion
Just like
away and rose to meet Joan's gaze.
They don't understand like music.
Of the shortest man
The director did not understand how music works.
to speak to her. I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior. But it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
This is super boring, sorry. The narration does not work in this version. Let's again boot the HD, which is closer to the original. Blah 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 blah. At least escape works in this version. So again with the HD version, this time we actually managed to play through the scenario, right? Speed running this time, like actual speed run, and also comparatively. Let's hear.
February 19, Army Camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning, I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation.
Cellos go in hard.
It was then
Subtle.
that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Jeanne. She told us she was but a peasant who did not know how to ride or fight. She told us that she intended to rescue France.
And the fiddle,
The darkness
or whatever,
lifted from the men's
wind.
souls. Her voice rang with conviction, and we
And the
drank
artwork
in
is
her
much better.
every word.
Like you
I
would
may
think
have
that,
lost
oh,
my
this looks goofy, but no, this is like how
Has not
people,
lost hers, and
how
that
good art
is
actually
enough
looks like.
for me. Jeanne has asked our ragged band of soldiers to take her to Jeanne, where the rightful ruler of France, the Dauphin, hides from his foes.
I love the
The
cellos.
war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion, but for Jean, we will face it again.
I would play it again. I would accentuate. And this.
Bonjour, Jeanne. My colleague and I will escort
This is
you to
so good and iconic, and they absolutely lost everything about this.
February 19, Army
They don't
camp
understand the
in
value.
Vaucouleurs. This morning, I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come more often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the wounds and weariness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the girl. She told us that her name was Jeanne. She told us she was
The
but
melody
innocent who did not know how
tells a
to
story
run or fight.
in parallel.
She told us that she intended to rescue France.
The girl, and then the ba comes in, like in old orchestration.
Her voice rang with
Her voice
conviction, and we
rang.
drank in her every word. I may have lost my faith, but Jeanne has not lost hers,
Jeanne has
and
not
that
lost hers.
is enough for me. Jeanne has asked our ragged band of soldiers.
Every
to take her
new
to
line,
Jeanne,
every new
where
sheet
the
starts with a
rightful
new,
ruler of France,
like, theme
the
and
Dauphin,
music.
hides from his foes. The war-torn land between is infested with enemy marauders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old
Death.
companion, but for Jean, we will face it again.
Yeah, like here the musical phrases have meaning. They coincide with the text. They just accompany it in a way that makes sense. The newer version is just like random bloody like sound effects and random like background noise. It's simply superior in this version.
Bonjour, Jeanne.
Also,
My colleague
look how
and I will
crisp,
escort you to the chateau of the
how like
Dauphin. What else would
paintingly
I
this
find?
looks compared to the weird 3D modeling of the new version. This looks better. Sorry, this just simply looks better.
Discretion is the better part of valor. You are Jean of Arc. I have heard your claims.
You
and
are Jeanne of
what you
Arc.
say. We will follow you to Chinon.
This is also
You might have need of a few archers on the road ahead.
chess. The narration sounds lovelier. Okay, let's try to just streamline through this. I think we can.
Another
We actually
glorious
captured
loss
this guy?
for France.
Funny.
I hope you really can turn the tide of this war, Jean of Arc.
Okay, speed running almost. Lost a couple of seconds there. Yeah, actually, just go for the trebuchet. Not the trebuchet. Onager? Weird name for a thing, but yeah, Onager is the thing, I think. Haha, they don't have the tech to fire accurately at moving targets. It's so funny.
Venison.
Lovely, weird voice lines. Like, I'd prefer to play this version every day of the week to the newer version. At least the campaign. Multiplayer, probably the new version is better, but yeah, we still need to see that, look into that. Yay, we got through! Speed running. We do need to take care of the walls at some point, though, because Jeanne cannot get in otherwise. Oh, she doesn't need to get in. We just take the transportation ships, and we go here.
An embuscade.
Okay, we did lose too much time though.
Hurry west to the river where we can make our escape.
These guys will fight the archers who remain there. Maybe get the wolves to fight those archers at the same time. Can you, instead of attacking me, attack those archers, please? No. Doesn't matter. Let's get in the...
You French don't know when to give up!
ship. No? What? Okay. Let's go here. Does this shortcut also exist in the classical game? Yeah, I think it does. Nice, let's just go here and we're done. The archers do less damage by just swinging at me than the regen. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. We don't care about you, transportation ship. We don't even care about Sir Metz. We just speed running. Let's just get the ending narration as well for the comparison. This looks so vibrant. I love
The
it.
Chateau of the Dauphin.
This is the superior HD version in my eyes. Yay! Nice. How can I actually quit current game to exit? Okay, that's weird.
As Jeanne's footsteps echoed down the marbled hall of the chateau, the fat and whispering dukes did not but stare. The Dauphin himself seemed afraid as she kissed his feet. "My gentle Dauphin," she demanded, "why does England claim what is ours? Why are you not crowned King of France, as is your right?" The courtiers began to murmur. The chamberlain whispered lies into the Dauphin's ear, but the Dauphin pushed the chamberlain away and rose to meet Jean's gaze. "She stands only to the shoulder of the shortest man, but all of us must look up to speak to her." I know not what silent conversation passed between the Dauphin and his would-be savior, but it was obvious that His Majesty was in the same thrall as we.
Also, Jeanne enters the conversation, and there's a new theme coming in. New instrumentation. That's super cool. So 7 minutes 50 seconds. Not too bad. Also, I did not notice this, but the display capture is all wrong actually. This is better. Oh, I showed it all wrong again. Let's play again so we can see the intro cinematic in the right resolution. So let's listen to it.
19, Army camp near Vaucouleurs. This morning I awoke to visions of fire and steel. These nightmares come often now that I have seen my beloved France eaten away in years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the new snowfall, but observing the
This melody here, very slow, but it's not random background noise, it's a melody.
Observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw
Now, the girl.
She told us that her
New
name
theme,
was
new
Jeanne.
instrumentation
She told
comes
us
in.
she was but a peasant who did not know
Meaningful
how to ride.
choices in instrumentation
She told us that
and
she
orchestration.
intended to rescue France. The darkness lifted from the men's souls.
Lifted.
Her voice rang.
Voice.
We drank in her every word.
It tells the
I
story
may have
alongside
lost
the
my
narration.
but Jeanne has not lost
Super
hers,
juicy.
and that is enough for me.
That is enough.
Jeanne has asked our
Now
ragged band
the-
of soldiers to take her to Chine, where the rightful
The
ruler of
Dauphin
France,
comes
the
in and dun,
Dauphin,
dun, dun, dun.
hides from his foes.
The characterization and the instrumentation is great.
Enemy in our orders, and we will lose many men. Death is by now an old companion.
Music isn't just something that, oh, if it's good, just put it on the background. No, you need to actually make it work with the context in the game. You need to make all of the different artistic expressions work together, ideally. In the new version, that doesn't work like that. It's just like random sounds in the background. Let's quickly listen to the new version, back to back. Takes a bit of time. I guess I could have just run both games at the same time, but yeah. Single player campaign. Also, yeah, and the artwork, it looks cartoonish in the new one.
February 19th. Army camp near
Yeah,
Bucharest.
there's like lightning, but whatever.
This morning I woke to visions of fire and steel. These
Where's the
nightmares
cello?
come more often, now that I've seen my beloved France eaten away by years of war. I wandered through camp, ignoring the
Very
new
weak.
snowfall, but observing
Da,
the
da,
movements
da.
and readiness of every soldier under my command, observing the desperation in their eyes. It was then that I first saw the
Just one line, one instrument, and saw the girl. But with the girl should be like a new instrument coming in. No, it's still like this. It's like someone said, make a piece of music that's like behind narration and like make it sound like a bit.
And we drank in her every word.
Okay, now
I may have lost my faith.
changed a bit, but it's not.
That is enough for me.
It's hopeful, whatever. It's less delicate. It's less intricate than the original.
The Dauphin hides from his foes.
Yeah, okay, it's changed with the Dauphin coming in, but it's still just like one instrument in the background. It's like
And we will lose many men.
there's not enough timbre. There's not enough like actual interesting melodies and structures and like patterns. It was just like one line of like weirdly like back and forth melodies that don't even count as a melody. It was like almost like random strings pulled. And again, this looks ugly, schmuggly, this 3D stuff compared to the crisp painting like 2D forms of the original and the HD 2013. But that's my take. That's my take. I'm much more of like this. And look, listen to this music. It's like the stereotypical the fair, medieval fair shit. It's not like the absolutely like stunning kicking the dun 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 dun. Okay, now it kind of comes in, but in a weaker form. It doesn't have the dun dun in the same like screeching way. It's like, it's like all of the musical choices in the background, like audio design is like it's tame. It's it doesn't have bold choices. It's just like weirdly safe version of it. Why did I need to redo it like that? Yeah. Anyway, that's it for the comparison video, and see you around. Booyah!